Have you ever found it challenging to work in your business, making sure clients are getting great results, making sure everyone's happy, making sure the team has everything that they need, and also work on your business, be able to generate more growth and be able to really take your company to the next level? Well, this is one of the things that Mark was running into, and I'm going to share with you how he was able to scale more profitably and command 600% higher fees with actually the same clients. Hi, my name is Mandi Ellefson from Hands Off CEO, and I'm going to share with you exactly what he was up against and how to make this happen in your company. So Mark was already in a great banking niche. A number of our clients before that we worked together, they actually don't have a niche, and we help them be able to find that right niche. But he already had a niche within the banking space. But the problem was that clients always wanted Mark. He was actually the star on the stage, and they wanted him. And what happened is, as the company grew, so did Mark's hours and his travel demands to keep it all going. And as a result, Mark was pretty burnt out, and he didn't know how he could grow his company, much less just keep up with the day-to-day demands. So here's what Mark accomplished with our Scale to Freedom system. He already had a niche, but we helped him narrow his market and expand his packages. And what this allowed him to do is allowed him to command 600% higher fees with the same clients that actually said no to the $10,000 to $30,000 projects and yes to $100,000 to $120,000 growth programs. So what this did is it lengthened their average client value. It allowed them to move from project-based type of work to longer-term growth programs that allowed them to have that consistency of revenue and really that confidence that they could actually invest ahead in team members. And what he actually found is it was easier to sell with his higher fee project actually, and it was more profitable to deliver the services. And what this allowed Mark to do is to step back increasingly out of the day-to-day service delivery. It allowed him to be able to replace himself with exceptional team members who did a great job with clients. And this is what he shared. We're now selling retainer packages into the six figures. We continue to lower my percentage of the delivery, and rather than just selling one product at a time, which they were doing these each individual packages, our new packages enable us to sell a higher level retainer package that gives us a greater cash flow. So I want to ask you this. How impactful would it be if you were able to get paid, double, or in Mark's case, 600% higher amount? How much more would you be able to profit in your company if you could be able to get paid twice as much for about the same work? How much easier would it be to staff those kind of engagements? How much easier would it be to attract in your right team members who can actually service your clients at an exceptional level if you have more profit like that in your company? Well, I'm asking you this. What's stopping you from having these kind of results in your company? Well, I'd like to make an invitation to you to have a scalable growth diagnostic session with our team. And what we'll do is actually analyze your offers, look at your situation and say, what is stopping you from having this happen in your business? What's stopping you from being able to get paid more for the same work that you're doing by working with clients that really just love and value your work, and who you can have long-term engagements with them where you can really deliver your most impactful work? How much easier would that kind of company be to scale? Well, our clients find that it's much easier to scale, just like Mark. So go to handsoffceo.com/scale, and we would love to have that conversation with you and help you see what's in the way of you having this type of company for your life.